I ain't got time to bleed. Doggy, doggy. Dominance. Do you know what? Since the winters came, I have not seen a single cruiser on the road. I have seen scooters aplenty, naked bikes, proper bikes like this one, like the VFR. I've even saw No Nod Nancy on an adventure bike, and yet not a single cruiser boy on his little Harley. A scooter is more of a real biker than a Harley. Okay, there's a few reasons why I just said that. One, because it's funny and I like to see the world burn. Two, it is genuinely true. I have not seen a cruiser on the road for quite some time. And three, I've noticed a bit of a drop in my not subscribers, a bit of a drop in my I'll go on then in my views. That's the word I was trying to say while merging in turn. That's exactly what I was doing, merging in turn. So I was just wondering whether if I was to just poke the bear and then just see what happens, because normally I'd get a fair few views for something like that. Not massive amounts, to be honest with you. I'd be getting like quite a lot of aggravation as well. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny because it's true. Yeah, and I was just wondering. I mean, I didn't have anywhere near this many subscribers this time last year, so I can't really judge whether it's just like an after Christmas lull thing that happens naturally. It's just this month I've noticed a steady decline in numbers. I don't know, it's just like the ebb and flow of YouTube, really. But in the back of my mind, I'm wondering whether it's something to do with this new, monetization thing you got to click on. For those who don't make videos, when you do upload a video, you can kind of essentially demonetize yourself by saying like your video's got all these different things in it, like harsh swearing and dangerous acts and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know why anyone would ever like admit to it, but obviously I always put a bit of swearing in. Not on purpose on the video, I just do that naturally. But I click the button to say that there is some swears in the video, and it always comes back as monetized without an issue. But ever since that's happened, I have noticed the drop, and I don't know whether correlation isn't causation, and all that palaver. I just find it odd that it's happened sort of pretty much at the same time. I mean, it could also be because people are just tired of my shtick. That's also a distinct possibility. I mean, I don't know how you could. It is my going backwards and forwards to work all the time. That's just part of life, mate. That's how it works. So I'm genuinely interested to see the result. What are you doing, Range Rover? Orange, Rover, bloody gloves. I was watching Stormtech not having much fun out in the cold earlier, and do you know what? I have to agree with the statement of, well, it's kind of like what I mean. I made the joke saying like being cold on a bike is a skill issue. It's technically true, because if you wear the correct gear, then you're not going to be cold. But adversely, when you wear the correct gear, or at least the correct amount of warm weather gear, it really does restrict your movement and tactile button feel. I mean, I obviously complain no end about my inability to push buttons with these Frank Thomas abominations on my hands. And it's definitely arguable. Like, in the winter, the last thing you want to do is have a lack of control. Oh, I'm going to be gunning for this Range Rover now. Cheeky doing my maneuver in front of my face. Yeah, so what was I saying? What was I saying? It was just quite funny watching him not being happy at all. Riding through winter, it's just sort of one of those, for me, it has to be done. I don't really have, I do have an option, I suppose, for like at sometimes, not all the time. And even when I do, I don't really want to drive. I'd much rather have the danger, the more inherent danger of 2 wheels. I mean, I do need to give the bike a proper scrub at the weekend because that salt buildup is an absolute nightmare. So you have to make sure you're on top of that. But look at this day today. Ooh, we've got a blue sky. I don't think we've got a cloud in there. Yeah, I've got a cloud up there at all. How many trousers can you make with that sky? I don't think that's the saying, actually, is it? That's not saying. It's something about enough blue to make some trousers. I can't remember it. Someone said it once and I tried to remember it and I forgot. Something about the sky and trousers, but I don't think it really captures the essence of what people were saying. Ah, well. Well, I tell you what, let's get all anti-newsy or something along those lines. I saw a little news article pop up just before I left work. Just showed up on my phone about the whole Ruda Cabana trial. Yeah, the whole Ruda Cabana trial thing coming out. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again once I'm not being an absolute prick. Right, I saw a news article about the Southport trial, and it was saying how you shouldn't say anything about the trial unless you might be held in contempt of court. Right now, the first thing that popped into my head was, I mean, if you're, considering yourself to be, an actual news reporter, yeah, we can get through that. Yeah, bitches. Then surely the first thing you're gonna make sure, is that the thing that you're reporting is true to the best of your knowledge, right? You shouldn't be knowingly reporting things to be false. That's a given. But the way they would do sort of things like social media, I was like, they mean anybody. They don't mean like actual. They mean anybody putting out a tweet, a Twitter, or a kiss. So I'm gonna let this bus in because it's doing my head in. I think they're trying to give it a gap. So it's like someone making a tweet gonna find themselves with a letter through the door of being contemptuous. Because I don't remember anyone doing that for the Letby stuff. People were absolutely going to town online on that, weren't they? They were just saying everything. It's about time he looked through his bloody mirrors. I also find it really weird that they still haven't shown like his mugshot or anything. The only pictures they'll show of him are his like school photos when he's like 6 or something ridiculous. And then those drawings where he's got his face covered. It's just a very weird, like the report on it is very odd. I would have thought the easiest solution would to be just completely open about it. To say like, because it seems to be quite bad. There's like this, obviously not just the the actual murders that they caught him for red-handed with eyewitnesses, but he's also got like a lot of other illegal material at home. So he doesn't really have much of a leg to stand on. So I don't know why everyone is really weird and worried about it. I do not know why everyone's being so like, don't talk about it because you'll be held in contempt of court and you'll... No, mate, I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want any old time. Oh, dominance. I mean, I don't really pay a lot of attention to the news at the best of times, but I just can't remember any other time that people were told to not talk about it, essentially. Is it simply... I mean, because it can't be the advent of social media, because like I said, the whole Lucy Letby case was everywhere, wasn't it? People were speculating all over the shop. I mean, there's simply no way that he's getting out of it. No way.